I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm sick to death of this culture of, you know, 20 new productivity hacks, 6 new ways to lock in, how to double your days, 6 new hacks to lock the fuck in. I'm sick of it. I'm sick that I've been told that I need to do more, do more, do more. And if I don't do that, then I'm lazy. And if I'm lazy, I'm bad. That's the bit that I fucking disagree with. Maybe I am lazy. Maybe I'm lazy if after a day of work, I don't want to fill my, 8 hours with a side hustle. Maybe I'm lazy because of that, but or during the 8 hours, I don't want to bust my ass off earning money for a company that would sell me in a heartbeat. I worked a corporate job. I was in the fucking boardroom with the COO, and they're discussing axing people. They're giving percentages. Let's just cut 15% of this department. That's how I don't care if it makes me lazy to not want to bust my ass off earning money for those people. Fuck that. I don't care. And then society comes in and tells you, well, you're bad for that. You're lazy. You shouldn't want to be lazy. I don't give a fuck if I'm lazy because what's the alternative? Burning out? Not liking myself? I hate that thing people say online. Suffer now to relax later. Can you think of a more perfect lie to sink deep into your mind from some billionaire fucking tycoon than suffer now so you can relax later? What more perfect way to create the illusion that an exploited worker bee is doing the right thing? One, I've had friends die. So what, they just suffered until they died? That's not right. And then the people who didn't die and are still living, then there's no guarantee that the suffering you have now will lead to you not suffering later. Suffering's constant in life. There's no way to avoid it. Like, I understand, I'm not saying just live the most easy life possible. If you need to, endure a jog or something like that because it makes you feel good, then I understand that. But not just front loading all the suffering for the front part of your life, expecting it's going to somehow make you happy later. If you think that's true, right now, look at your parents and ask yourself, do you think they're happy? Not do they say they're happy? Everybody says they're fucking happy. Do their actions make you believe they're happy? Fuck no. Here's the thing. I remember asking my parents, and they were so deep in this illusion that they probably got from their parents that they wear their stress like a badge of honor. Like, if you really knew life, then you would be as stressed as I am. They believe that if you get older, you must like life less and feel more stressed. Now, I know to a certain extent that's true, but these people live by it. It's like if you just can find simple joys in stuff and aren't completely stressed out by life, then you aren't really an adult yet. And it's been so long since they were in touch with themselves that they don't remember who they are. If you don't know who you are or what you want, society will come in and tell you who you are and what you want because there's money to be made. You think it's an accident that being lazy is associated with something bad. Look at the animal kingdom. Those motherfuckers are not working 14-hour days. A lot of the day they just chill, sleep. You go out. I live near a stream, and when I'm feeling like my mind's exploding from this crazy fucked up life we're forced to live, I go out to the stream and I watch ducks. Sounds funny, I know. I watch ducks. They're sat in the water. They just let the stream take them. Chilling. In groups. Relaxed. What we're doing is that society's set up in a way to make us fail again. When you feel ugly, they sell you the makeup. When you feel poor, they sell you the get-rich-quick scheme. And we're fighting this current, trying to swim up the stream. I'm telling you now how much... There's nothing at the end of the stream. At the end of the stream is all these perfect-lived celebrities who got it all. Do you know how many celebrities with perfect lives kill themselves? I don't want to swim that direction. And not only that, like, 75-year-old, 80-year-old men who, on their deathbed, and women, say that their number one regret was fighting that stream. I understand we need money to live. I'm not saying give up, but have a look at your priorities and in your heart, ask yourself, I'm valuing this thing. Did it come from me? I knew how to enjoy life as a kid. I enjoyed life as a kid. I used to go on a bike ride by myself, go sit on top of a wall and just look. And I was happy. Somewhere along the way, I forgot how to be happy. And then society told me that I needed this, and this to be happy, and I believed them. And then I went out and tried and achieved it. I got the degree, I got the masters, I got the job, and then I moved the goalposts. Oh no, once I got my bachelor's, I needed a master's. Once I got my master's, I needed my grad job. Once I got my grad job, I needed to be a junior. Then I need to be a senior. You want to know the one thing that changed in my life throughout that whole journey? The amount of money I earned. You want to know what didn't change? How much I enjoyed life. It's such a lie. And the only way to... And when you try and break free from that, there's so much societal pressure to just whip you back in line again. It's hard not to. They tell you you're not doing enough. 10 new ways to lock the fuck in. 6 new ways to really lock in this time. Productivity hack. 10 new productivity hacks. Buy this, buy this. What about just going outside on a bench and taking a deep breath? Have we forgotten how to relax? Go outside and watch how animals behave and ask yourself, do those animals suffer the way I suffer? Yes, they may not have the comfort we have, but do they suffer the way I suffer? No, because they're not internalized. No one told them how to act. No one told them what to believe. No one told them what to want. They followed themselves. And I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know who I am anymore because I let people tell me what I was for too long. That shit pisses me off. Like, one thing I know that I am not, though, I am not what society tells me I am. And I do not, and even if I am not bad because of it. That's the other thing they sneak in. Maybe I am lazy. That does not make me bad. That's what society tells me I'm bad because of that. I am not poor, or if I am poor, I'm not unhappy because of it. I don't desire a nice car, a nice house. I never desired that stuff as a kid. I have enough money these days where I can buy myself a takeaway. If I've had a hard day and I can't be fucked, I can just buy myself a burger and fries. That's the high. That is all I ask for. I don't need to go on holiday. I don't need to. I just want peace. I think that's what we're all looking for. But the only way to find it is inwards. And you have to start discarding all these horrendous beliefs that you internalized that would lead to happiness. But there's an issue with that, is that as soon as you do that, you no longer fit in. You no longer fit in. You have to get rid of those beliefs. Being lazy is bad. I have to be jacked and super attractive to find love. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. But you let yourself believe it's true because you forgot how to listen to yourself. Please take that advice. On your next break, on the weekend, whenever you get a chance free, go sit on a bench and take some deep breaths and ask, in this moment that you take that breath, you feel the wind on the skin, is there anything I want? Am I lazy? Or if I am lazy, does that make me bad? I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit.